tonight. It's gonna be a battle between two 0-1 teams. It's the Trenton Tigers traveling to Baker County tonight to take on the Baker County Wildcats. Said Baker by 3. Ooh, we got Baker in a close one. So our final game tonight, it's a little late on the East Coast. We have Baker hosting Trenton. First home game for the Wildcats this year. Trenton on the road for the second consecutive week open the season. Here we go. Trenton at Baker.
Stadium.
Here we go.
Team on the field, and we are
Baker County kicks off, and Trenton will receive. Trenton playing their white tops, gray bottoms,
he was looking for some running room,
and Baker County in their home all red uniforms. Last week, Trenton lost a tough one, 17-10. They had problems kicking last week. They missed 3 field goals from short range. And for Baker County, they had a slow start again. Made it interesting in the second half, but start pulled away, win by 18. So somebody has to get their first win of the year. And Trent comes out swinging their first play.
Those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example.
Marcus said he has the Wildcats winning close by 3. His prediction was off last game against Santa Fe and PK Young. As PK Young is our first 2-0 team. They survive another tough challenge by Santa Fe. Santa Fe keep the job done. They fall to 0-2. While PK Young moves to 2-0. Ooh, it's their first win here between Baker and Trenton, who will be our next 0-2 team.
Takes the handoff and he's going right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Man, talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
He'll pull it on the read. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They ran it on first down, now on second. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, it's Farrow. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Motion from the wide receiver. Part of the backfield, it's Smith. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Caught, close to the marker, it's Smith. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Really nice job locking in by the quarterback that time on 3rd down. That was a completion you had to have. You're only down 3-0, I get it. It's your 2nd drive of the game, so lots of football to go, but you want to establish a rhythm and confidence as early as possible, and getting that completion on 3rd down was big.
Looking to throw again. They're setting up the screen. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Handoff from the gun. Crosses the 30. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Caught behind the line. It's Richmond. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Richmond. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Caught. He's loose. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time.
He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harvey. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Back up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Bailey. Trying to set up the screen.
Offenses don't like being in this situation. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
And the third down pass is incomplete. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. He'll keep it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. And a quick shuffle pass underneath. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun to give, looking for room. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. He's got an open man to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
They'll line up for a second down play. Looking for a crease. It's Pope. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Nice move to pick up yardage. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Power football with the run. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Finds a spot in the middle. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Back to pass on second down. Snagged out of the air. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Makes the catch. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. The give to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the offense back onto the field. On the ground, it's Poe. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Gets it out fast. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He breaks a tackle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. On the run, fires downfield. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown. try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Richmond. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They've got the screen set up. Crosses the 45. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Wants to throw on first down. Snags it over the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The running back has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. Quick completion to the right. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Hey, that's a live ball. And he falls on top of his own fumble. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Leaves it with the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Poe. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Got the quick completion. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, a lot of space. And he's in for the touchdown.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and short. They've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Back to throw. It's Bailey. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. And here comes the punt team. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Richmond. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Ross. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pressure coming. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Snapped it in the shotgun. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Just about set to put toe to leathers. We are deadlocked here in the third. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. The offense set for a first down play. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the inside give. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. They'll run the screen. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The give on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Trying to get it to the marker. And some room to work. It's a seam wide open. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. And it's in there for a touchdown.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Back to pass, it's Bailey. He's got him. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Quick release by the QB.
You're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
These are the places of defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The short hands, it's Richmond. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On the run, it's Morris. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Quarterback on the keeper. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Ross. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. Got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable. They'll
try to add another to their lead. the extra point to finish the drive. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Snags it quickly on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Second down coming up. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Finds the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Hauls it in. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the third. The lone back's got it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's going to look for a man on third and short. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you can tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Hunt is on its way. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Ross. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Richmond. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Now from the 40, it's first and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Short gain on the play before he slides. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. RPO complete to open the drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on second down for this offense. To throw, it's Bailey. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. On the move and looking deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the middle. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. He'll do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Fighting off the defender. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. 2nd and goal for the offense. Go straight ahead. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Try to barge their way in. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on, and I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Get it out on the screen. Nice move to keep running. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. He'll keep it himself. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He makes a grab. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Getting set for the point after. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 8.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, and more than enough for a 1st down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. The hands, the feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Lining up to add another. Splits those uprights right in half. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He'll do it himself on the draw. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to punch it in. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Ready to try the point after. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Quickly to the tight end. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. There he goes. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Now improvising. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the boulevard. They march 79 yards on the drive. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.